everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. I had a comment left on one of the videos in my special drill series where I talked about threadbare, which is a website that I used to convert or find the most similar DMC color if there's not a special drill allotted for that color. So the comment was asking if I could show how I used the site. It can be a little confusing because there are different components to the website. So I thought I would I have my Kindle Fire here. I thought I would pull up the site and just show you how I use it. Now I use it like in the most basic way that you can. I just put in a DMC and look for the closest color. I'm sure that there are some of you out there that are stitchers that use this in a more advanced way. But for me, I'm just looking for what color is closest to the color that I need. So, yeah, I guess let's just get into it. So this is the website. It's threadbare.com. Sorry for this. I hope this is okay. I know it's not perfect. I should probably just screen record it on my phone, but I've never done a voiceover, so I'm not quite sure how to do that. I mean, I could do it. It's just, I don't know. This is just easier. So hopefully this is okay. So I'm at the website threadbare.com, and their homepage has just a bunch of articles, and I'm assuming you can probably get patterns and stuff from here. I don't really know, but I, to be honest, don't even pay attention to the homepage. So I click the 3 bars here and I go to tools and calculators. And the one that we're using is right on the top. Find the closest DMC thread. So it's this, you can see it's the first article here. So find the closest DMC thread. And it pulls up a chart. So what you do here is, of course, I don't have any DMC numbers in front of me. So let's just we'll use 900. So first of all, it gives you all of the colors in the DMC series. So of course, these are threads because the DMC chart first came from cross stitching. That's where we get it as diamond painters. So you can see it broken down by like color family. So you have kind of your reds and pinks over here. You have pinks, more pinks, purples, blues, gets you into the greens, yellows and browns, more oranges, and then like your neutral colors. So if you're just kind of want to see what's around or what's in the color family that you might be using, you could just look at this chart, which is fine. That would work as well. But what I do is I use this little area right here. So it says thread code, and then it says using CIE 2000. I didn't change this. There are some other drop downs there. I didn't change it. I'm assuming this is the most generic or the one that's the most used. So I did not change that. You could, I'm sure, but that's how I did it. Like I said, I'm using it in the most basic way that you can use it. So this here says, remember when picking a thread to substitute that context matters. Depending on where you're using it, you may decide a darker or lighter match. So that is obviously, you can use that same type of system for diamond painting. For the most part, I feel like cross stitch and diamond painting are more or less interchangeable in your techniques. Obviously with cross stitching, you have to know different types of stitches, and it's a little bit more involved, in my opinion, than diamond painting. We get to just kind of pick and place and match symbols to colors. We don't have to know all those other more difficult stitches, but that definitely crosses over to diamond painting. You may decide to use a darker or lighter match where it might be more appropriate, which is basically what they're saying in that first little blurb there. And then they also say the colors you see will depend on your monitor settings. It may not exactly match the thread colors you see, which will also depend on lighting conditions. There are a lot of factors that can impact color selection, so we can't guarantee the result. This is intended as a convenience only, which is exactly how I use this. Now, I used this, what kit was I working on back then? I think I used it the most for Daughter of Honor. There were a few colors that I wanted that I couldn't find in the DMC code for ABs. So not every DMC color has a corresponding AB color or other type of special drill. So they just don't all exist. There's a lot of colors in the DMC. I don't even think diamond painting uses all the colors that are in the selection for the threads. So you kind of, there is some finagling that has to happen. And I do also want to note that you don't have to use the exact match, even if it does exist. So for example, just pulling DMC colors out of my mind. If you're charted to use a 208, which is a purple, it's a lighter purple right here. If you're charted, well, I guess it's darker than the ones I'm going to talk about, but if your kit is charted for 208, but you want to use a 209 AB, then use a 209 AB. You know, like it doesn't have to be an exact match to what you're doing. It's personal preference. So with that being said, let's put in a code. So let's use, how about 3844 just for fun? 3844. So say you have a kit that is charted, maybe you have some water and it's charted with 3844 and you think that you want to use 3844 AB. Well, you come to find that 3844 AB does not exist. I don't know if it exists off the top of my head. I'm just pulling numbers. So there may be an AB for 3844. You would just have to go look. I'm not sure. So what this is doing is this is going to pull up the most similar DMC colors to what you're searching for. So we searched for 3844. Now, obviously they're saying that 3844 would be your best match, but they're also listing off a few other colors. So 3760, 518, 3843, 807, 310, and 334. These are the colors that they are saying are the closest to what you're asking. So let's look at 3844 is here. See how they have it blinking? That's the one that you searched. Now they're saying that 3760 would be a good match. Let me see if I can find that. Right here. So here's 3844 and here's 3760. Now, like they said before, this is a screen. So your color, I might not have the brightness up all the way, or you might keep your tablet darker, or you might keep it on a different, shade altogether. But from what I'm seeing, 3844 and 3760 look pretty close. Now, 3760 does look a little bit darker to me, but they look pretty similar. Now, say that you run into 3760 not having an AB. Well, they give you some other options. So we have 518. Let's try to find 518. Obviously, these aren't in numerical order. They're in shade. Okay, so here's 518 up here, right above 3760. So, it's not a perfect match, but it's a good way if you are dead set on having an AB or even a crystal in that spot where 3844 was charted. They're giving you multiple options, so then you can go and you can look and see if any of these colors are available in AB, crystal, or whatever type of special drill that you're using. So that's how I use this program. Oh, I just totally clicked off. I don't know what I just did there. Oh, I didn't even realize that. So you can also just, oh, that's cool. See, you learn new things. This is actually, this little table here is interactive. So if it's easier for you to just find your color, so let's do 307, then 307 is there. That's so cool. Interesting. So yeah, that's really neat. I never realized that. What color was I doing before? 3844. Like I said, I use this very basic. So if you have better ways of using this, why can't I get rid of the keyboard? Go away. Go away. Thank you. Let us know down below. But this is how I use threadbare. It works really well for me. I've used it multiple times on kits trying to find a special drill, and it's pretty easy to navigate. If there's anything that you have other questions on or anything you'd like me to elaborate on, please let me know. I'll do my best. I've said it a couple times, but I use this in the most basic form. So if you use this website regularly and there's, maybe I should have changed this, I don't know, let me know and I will edit the description to reflect that. But I hope you found this video helpful. I'm sorry I cannot remember who asked for this video, but I hope you in particular found this helpful and that it's useful to whatever you needed it for. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.